The Blind Sheikh, we actually played one of his speeches for the jury, in which he said to his followers, "We are terrorists. Why do we shrink from this label? The Quran commands us to strike terror into the hearts of the enemies of Allah. So we are commanded to be terrorists. We should be proud to be terrorists, and we shouldn't shrink from the label." We had one count in our indictment against the Blind Sheikh. He was charged with conspiring to murder Hosni Mubarak, who was the then president of Egypt. When the Blind Sheikh came to the United States, he was renowned, largely because he bragged about it, with having issued the fatwa, or the Sharia edict, that approved the killing of Anwar Sadat in the early 1980s, Mubarak's predecessor. Much of what the Blind Sheikh's life was about, running a terrorist organization in Egypt, was overthrowing the Egyptian regime and replacing it with a fundamentalist Islamic regime. So his desire to overthrow the regime and to kill the president of Egypt was well known to everybody, to the point where at the end of the case, when you have to argue your defense to the jury, the Blind Sheikh's defense on the count about conspiring to kill Mubarak was, well, he had it coming, which is not a particularly successful defense, I will tell you, in most cases. But my point here is that when people who were not terrorists said that they would rely on the Blind Sheikh for what the true meaning was of certain aspects of their belief system, they relied on him knowing precisely who he was. And despite that, it didn't in any way lower his credibility in their eyes, which I thought was quite disturbing.